All right, we are week 1, day, what do we need? We need day 3, don't we? So, day 4. Week 1, day 4. Oops, I actually closed that out. Okay. So, accidentally did day 1. We need day 4, don't we? All right. So let's do it. Were you guys able to get all the corrections made? It says, my mom don't eat no meat, and that makes she a vegetarian. That's all kinds of wrong, isn't it? My goodness, right? My mom don't eat no meat, and that makes she a vegetarian. All right, so what do we have here? What do we need to fix first? Yes, right here. My mom doesn't eat meat. Okay, let's do that. But it says, so now it's going to read, my mom doesn't eat no meat, and that makes she a vegetarian. We need something. If we need to get rid of something here. Zoe,
Um, get rid of she and her.
we need to make that her. So now let me read it again. Watch what I'm doing. And so what's our mantra again? Our mantra is read, edit, write. Okay? So, my mom doesn't eat no meat, and that makes her a vegetarian. There's something goofed up here, Mikey. What is it?
The no. It's not supposed to be there.
Let's get rid of the no. My mom doesn't eat meat, and that makes her a vegetarian. There's a conjunction. Conjunctions are and, so, but, nor, right? So when we have a conjunction that joins two simple sentences, what do we need before that conjunction? Yes. Yeah, so we're going to put a comma right there. Notice how I'm using symbols. This is the delete symbol. If we put 3 lines under something, that means to capitalize it. I use carets to point to where I'm adding things, right? So maybe you guys can start with those 3, right? And then if I need punctuation at the end, I put the punctuation and I circle it. Okay, so those are some symbols that you can use for the editing portion, right? All right, so now let's read it one final time. My mom doesn't eat meat, and that makes her a vegetarian. Uh-oh, do we see one more? Erwin.
In the word me, it says it should be
MEAT. Yeah, so whenever there's a spelling error, we circle it. Right? We're going to circle the word and spell it correctly above, right? So, now let's read it one more time. I'm going to have Well, I'll read it. Ready? It'll be my mom doesn't eat meat, and that makes her a vegetarian. How are we doing here? That's pretty good, right? All right, so let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corrections for that one. 5. What's the next phase of the game here? Now what do we do? Now we write it out, right? So you guys take your time. You're going to write it out. My mom doesn't eat meat, right? And we're making sure that we include our corrections, and that makes her a vegetarian. Period. All right, let's do the next one. It says, sometimes mom eat rice and beans or spaghetti with tomato sauce. Whew, there needs some punctuation in there, right? All right, right here. You had your hand up the whole time. Go ahead. What's our first correction, you think, on this one?
Eats. Put an S at the end.
Sometimes mom eats rice. Yeah, we're going to add an S there, right? And beans or spaghetti with tomato sauce. Yes.
It's beans and rice, I think.
Yeah, well, you can say rice and beans, right? I always say beans and rice, but that's not grammatically correct. Mike, what do you think?
Well, right. Beans is also this route.
Do you have a spelling error with beans? Okay, so we are going to circle beans because it is not spelled correct. Can you give me the spelling, Mike?
B-E-A.
Yep. Here's one that maybe you guys don't know. The word sometime is one word, right? It's a compound word. Sometimes, we have a capitalization error. What do you suppose, what needs to be capitalized? Right here, bud. One very important person in your life.
Mom.
Yes. Of course. 3 lines under that to show capitalization, right? Sometimes mom eats rice and beans or spaghetti with tomato sauce. Do we see another spelling error here? Do we? I think we do. Who's got it? Go.
Tomato is spelled wrong.
Yeah, it is. Spell it Tomato,
T-O.
right? I think that's it for errors. So let's count the errors. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to tell you why I count these. Because when you take your DLR quiz on Fridays, you're going to know, so basically it's going to be all of the 1s and the 2s on the day 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's question 1 and 2. I'm going to put them on a test. You would have already corrected those sentences, right? I'm going to give you this sentence again on a Friday to correct, all right? And you're going to remember, I remember this one had 5 corrections, right? You're going to do it. It's going to be fine. All right, let's take a look. Rewrite the sentence to make a compound sentence. Use a comma and the word but. And it's not just a word. What is but? It's called a what? A conjunction, yes. So in the conjunction but, right? So we're going to use a comma in the conjunction. All right, so mom eats lots of veggies. That's a good sentence. She doesn't get bored because they are so tasty, right? That's a good sentence. Can we join those together?
Yes.
How could we do that? Jonna.
Get rid of the period and add a comma.
We're going to put a comma here, right? All right, lowercase the s and she, and we're going to use the word but, right? Now let's read it. Mom eats lots of veggies, comma, but she doesn't get bored because they are so tasty. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right, and then did you write it out?
Yeah.
Mom eats lots of veggies, comma, but, see how that works? The comma always goes before the conjunction. She doesn't get bored because they're so tasty. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Write the missing word. You ready? The vegetable who mom and I like best is broccoli. That doesn't sound right.
No.
The vegetable that mom and I like best is broccoli.
Yeah.
Or the vegetable which mom and I like best is broccoli. Which one's the best?
That.
If you put that, you are 100% correct. All right. There you have it. That's week 1, day 4, DLR in the books, right? Tadero out.